Well, hello there, Richard Tubb here, back in the Tubbservatory, keeping my eyes open for the tools and resources that can help you to grow your IT business. So without further ado, here are my 5 a week from the managed service provider space. A webinar that caught my attention is Solving the SIEM Problem, a hard reset on legacy solutions from cybersecurity specialists Huntress. Now, MSPs are bombarded with cybersecurity information like firewall data, system logs and endpoint events, so security information and event management, or SIEM for short, is designed to make sense of it all. This on-demand webinar from Zuri Cortez and Seth Geftik of Huntress explores the origins of SIEM, the challenges MSPs face today, and how your managed service provider can filter out the noise without compromising security. Customer loyalty is like an Olympic record. You have to work hard to earn it, but you have to work even harder to keep it. So a wonderful resource that I'd recommend to managed service providers is From First Impressions to Lifelong Loyalty, a guide on how to turn customer delight into revenue growth. This free guide from AnswerConnect helps you nail your first impressions, keep customer support human, and increase your revenue. Definitely worth a download. Now, if you missed it, the remarkable Paper Pro event launch was, well, remarkable. If you're not familiar with the remarkable devices, they are electronic tablet devices that feel like paper to write on and help to increase focus and productivity. I've seen a number of IT businesses using remarkable devices in client and peer group meetings, and they are very useful indeed. Check out this launch video and be prepared to put this gadget on your wish list. A book that has been recommended to me is Our Iceberg is Melting, Changing and Succeeding Under Any Conditions by authors John Kotter and Holger Rathgerber. In the book, a simple fable about penguins encapsulates vital truths about embracing change and illustrates how adaptability can yield prosperity while resistance can lead to peril in an ever-changing world. And finally, we are just days away from PAX 8 Beyond EMEA 2024 from Berlin, Germany. Promising to be one of the most valuable events on the European MSP calendar, PAX 8 Beyond EMEA looks to help MSPs to master cybersecurity, learn how to grow your business, and elevate your capabilities over 3 days of immersive, groundbreaking sessions with leading industry speakers, MSPs and vendors. I'll be in Berlin along with Team Tubb, so if you're going, leave a comment below so we can say hello. Now, cold calling often gets the cold shoulder when it comes to managed service providers. Still, for an MSP who has just started up or who doesn't have a whole marketing team to bring in inbound leads, cold calling is a powerful tool. So, this compilation of cold calling scripts for managed service providers from next-gen PSA platform SuperOps is really valuable. These scripts are now available to download for free. If you missed the recent Uptime live event in London, then you missed out on a groundbreaking new style of business strategy events for MSPs. But never fear, because we've put together a roundup of all the videos, speaker summaries and news from the event for those who couldn't make it to Uptime Live. And kudos to Bradley Mundy, Jason Kemsley and the whole team at Uptime for putting together an event that I think sets a new bar for channel conferences. News that a female-led MSP has achieved a 50-50 gender split in its leadership team in a development it claims will hand it a differentiated position in an increasingly digital-driven market. Wanstor this week appointed Candice Arnold as its Chief Revenue Officer, meaning its top team now comprises 3 women and 3 men, so reports Doug Woodburn at IT Channel Oxygen. Wanstor says efforts to increase the diversity of its workforce will help the London-based MSP more closely resemble its client base. The BBC reports that LinkedIn has suspended training using its artificial intelligence engine on UK user data after regulator concerns. The Information Commissioner's Office stepped in after LinkedIn quietly opted users into their data being used to train its AI models. And finally, the Huntress team continues their UK Roadshow with a big event at the Oxo Tower in London on Wednesday the 30th of October 2024. Now, these Roadshow events from Huntress are getting great feedback for their community approach, with lots of peer-to-peer networking between MSPs who are focused on hearing the latest cybersecurity insights. Registration is now open to all managed service providers. Now, I consider myself a fairly cyber-savvy geek, but even I will admit that some of the recent phishing attacks that I've received have been super convincing. Cyber criminals are now using artificial intelligence to generate their phishing attacks, and so I'd highly recommend the ebook, How to Spot a Phishing Email in the Age of AI. Cybersecurity specialists Hornetsecurity have used data analysis from their security lab to highlight real-world examples of how AI is changing phishing emails. And this free ebook is now available for download. Talking of great resources, one of the email newsletters I subscribe to and highly rate is MSP legend Karl Palachuk's Small Biz Thoughts. One of the most popular newsletters in the IT channel, each week Palachuk gives IT business guidance without the fluff. And talking of legends, a huge personal influence on me and so many other IT professionals has been Bob Berg, co-author of the book The Go-Giver, a little story about a powerful business idea. Well, Arlin Sorensen of ConnectWise and Peter Melby, CEO of New Charter Technologies, recently sat down to get to know Bob Berg, and you can now view their conversation online. If you want to hear how adopting a giving mindset has transformed business operations and personal lives for so many MSPs, then check out this conversation. Congratulations to UK-based Eclipse Wholesale, who celebrated 20 years of business in the sand. Eclipse is a Northeast-based channel-first connectivity provider founded by Managing Director James Drake in 2004. And 20 years on, the company are a real UK success story. Congratulations, James and team. And finally, Wednesday, October the 30th, 2024 is the date for a Brit and a beard. That's right, Ian Anderson Gray and Jeff C are hosting AI for Creators. Amplify your content, maximise your impact in Manchester, England. If you'd like to know how to use artificial intelligence to revolutionise your content strategy, then tickets are now available. Cyber risk continues to be a concern for business leaders, but how do managed service providers have the right conversations with clients about cybersecurity? Well, I'd recommend checking out the CISO script, How to Talk to Business Leaders About Security Risk. Now, this resource contains a script and a presentation template from Barracuda MSP's CISO, Riaz Lakhani, to help you discuss cyber risk with your clients. Definitely worth checking out. A podcast that caught my ear is Resistance is Futile, the Skeptic's Guide to Artificial Intelligence from Dave Folks and Jamie Claret. Now, Claret is an MSP owner, and so many of the conversations he and Folks have are very relevant to IT businesses who are interested in artificial intelligence. Go and check their show out. Richard Tang, CEO of Zen Internet, shares a fabulous interview he recently recorded with Katie Milligan, CCO of OpenReach. Katie shares her journey as a woman and a mother of a young child in an industry with a significant majority of men, particularly in tech and leadership roles. Plus, Tang gets Milligan's insights on the state of the broadband market and much more. Now, if you feel like you have no control over the leads and sales that come through to your MSP business, or indeed waste a lot of time on unsuitable leads, then here's a book for you. Content Fortress, a simple content marketing strategy that helps you attract customers you'll love to do business with, is by Martin Huntbatch and Lindsay Cambridge, and it's a great guide on consistently attracting the kind of clients that managed service providers love to work with. And finally, the Managed Service Summit North hits Manchester on November the 19th, 2024, featuring conference session presentations by industry speakers. The Managed Service Summit North will also provide opportune networking breaks for delegates to meet with potential business partners. Registration is now open. I'm Richard Tubb, and this has been your 5 a week from the MSP industry. If you've enjoyed this video, then I'd highly encourage you to check out my MSP Insights email. It goes out every Tuesday, and you can find out all the details at tubb.co/NL.